Hey everyone, welcome back. Dr. Obam Bowen here again today. It is Tuesday. It is the 2nd of February. February is the month of love, so I'm just giving you some love today. Give you, big hearts, little hearts, nano hearts, all the love I can share with you guys here today. And as you look and see the topic today we're going to be talking about, it's a very, very powerful one. And a lot of entrepreneurs fall into this pit. And they never really get a chance to avoid this pitfall and end up like 87% of most entrepreneurs who lack the discipline to do what we're going to talk about today. But we're still back here talking about the most important thing. This is the year to one thing. And my one thing I choose this year is growth. So growth of my life, growth of my relationship, and growth, most importantly, on business. And that's what I'm talking about mostly this year, giving you some help, tips, and advice on that'll help you. So let's talk about growth. Let's jump into it itself. See, my definition or working definition of growth is growth requires you to consistently continue to get out of your current comfort zone. That's how you, and this leads right into today's topic. So let's jump into today's topic. Today's topic, we're talking about avoiding the number one pitfall that 87% of entrepreneurs lack the discipline in doing. And here's what it is. It comes back exactly. Hey, Lizette, good to see you. Welcome. It goes directly into talking about growth and how your business actually grows and what prevents you from growing. Because as you remember, we talk about the definition of growth, right? Which is consistently getting yourself out of your current comfort zone. But then the opposite of that is apathy. And apathy is a natural human instinct, which is common to us all, and it consistently forces us to seek a comfort zone, whereas nothing ever changes. So here is the number one pitfall that most entrepreneurs don't do. Most of them will say, listen, just like I said earlier, I'm working to get my business to $1 million this year. That's it. $1 million or $100,000, and they're not tracking. Now, typically, I'm running behind because every time we launch a new business, good evening to you too, Lizette. Every time I launch a new business and doing something, if I'm going to start for the year, basically, my wife and I start tracking, and we start taking accountability and doing all the things that's required to be ready by January 1st. And running. So January 1st is user checkup. So we start in October, right? Taking inventory. So that's the number one skill that they lack. That's the discipline, is taking inventory or the lack thereof. So for example, yesterday, it was the 1st of February. So we went through and took inventory of January, because in January, when I started the Underdog Millionaire Business Accelerator, I started that basically pretty much around the 3rd or the 4th of January, so already behind the power curve. So we pretty much have 2 days left to finish the first 30-day cycle or 31 days of that month. But of course, the month is finished, so we're still tracking that for January. So we took inventory, and here's what happened. If we were to continue down the exact same road, doing the exact same thing, thanks, Gloria, welcome, good to see you, doing the exact same thing we did in January and we did in February, March, all the way through April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, then we should end the year somewhere around north of $750,000. But even though you might say, well, wow, that's great, that's awesome, because we had a phenomenal January so far, right? But the deal is January was almost a 6-figure launch month. But here's the cool thing. Even though that's great, then there's still a shortage. There's still a $250,000 gap. So to do what we're doing, hey, Jonesy, long time girl, Simple Fidel, it's good to see you on. But here's the difference. We're looking at that because of the numbers. I'm just going to quantify it for you. The product is $1,000. So that leaves, 250,000, that leaves 250 people, right? Duh. Very simple, easy numbers. But if you then break that number down for the remaining months, that puts it at about 20 individuals a month more that we'd have to do in sales to make up for the gap, to make up for the break, because that's the difference. So most folks, when you're looking to generate big money, one of my mentors said to me before, solve big problems. So when you solve big problems, that's how you solve and you get great income. So then looking at it, it's like, what do we do? So we know it's easier to fulfill that gap by running ads and finding leads, whether it's on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Google Ads, whatever it is, right? Running ads, that'll give us a chance to make up then those 20 individuals. So then we have to kick in to get 20 over each month. Hey, Regine, long time to see you. Welcome. So then we have to look at, so that is the basic product. That is our starter product. It's $1,000. But our platinum product is $10,000. So when you look at it and you break it down, it's okay, great. Now the focus is we can focus on one of two things. We can focus on the ads, or we can focus on generating 20 more sales of the starter product, or we can focus on generating 2 more sales of our platinum product. Well, here's the most important part. As the underdog, this is going through, remember, I'm still building this from scratch. Even though I know I can go and start running ads, doing all those things, or go to my affiliate partners, I can't do that because that was one of the restrictions. However, have to get even a little more creative to be able to track and keep inventory, but also how do we actually keep up? So the gap, 250,000, in order to bring it to where we're at, that's the gap you have to fill up. So then the smart thing to do would be to double that. So to double and go over. So you always plan over your goal to go through your goal. Just like, a coach teaches a runner to run through the finish line and not just plan to, because then you lose steam. So for example, if it's 100 meters left to the actual finish line, then you train them to run and as if they have 125 meters to go, so they can go and they have the energy to do that. So we're going to plan basically now, 500,000, which is double that amount. And that all that is, it's really very simply 5 new platinum members instead of 500 members, right? You look at it that way. So even if you run ads, it's targeted towards the demographic of that person. Why would you go into overs? Because even if we go over and hit ideal, then that's 1.5 million. And if we fall short, we have 500,000 to work with, right? So that puts us back on track. And now we know exactly what our numbers are that we're focusing on. Come down to, okay, for the month, every month we're looking at, to keep us on track with the overage and the extra, it's about 15 new members in that space. So that's not that tough to do, especially if you're running ads. So when you're doing that, now we know exactly what we have to target into, what we're focused on in every single thing. Now we know how to actually focus on the growth, make it happen, and you have a daily metrics to track. So basically, it's within every 48 hours you have a sale. Every 24 hours you have a sale. Every 48 hours you have, right, so on and so forth. So we know exactly what metrics we need to track and what we have to do in bringing in affiliate partners and all those things that we'll need to do. So this is the number one skill that entrepreneurs fail to have. 87% of them, just think about it. For every 100 new businesses start, people don't track well. You don't get what you want. You don't get what you desire. You get what you track, you take action of, and you plan to grow through on. Because growth, if you don't do it, you end up living a life of apathy. Imagine having an apathetic business. That's the business that's not planning, that's not taking the metrics, that's not doing what they're supposed to do. So I hope this message, hey Erica, good to see you, sis. I hope this message have touched you, inspired you, or give you something to do. And if you launched a business or you've already in business, but you're not tracking your business, I honestly 100% suggest that you start doing that. And if you guys would like to learn more, message me down below and say group. I actually have the private Facebook group that we actually teach and help entrepreneurs with a lot of information specific like this. I just kind of give general here, but we go in depth and help them build and track their business in that group. So if you want to learn more detail on a daily basis and watch a lot of the students that we're helping grow their 6 and 7, some of them multiple hundreds of millions of dollars in their business, just type group down below. I'll add you to the group. We'll go from there. But take care. God bless. This is Dr. O again saying, listen, this is the year of the one thing. My one thing I choose is growth. What is your one thing? Comment your one thing down below. If you know your one thing, comment it below. If you don't, then just type webinar in. I'll send you. I did a webinar. It's about 2 hours. It teaches you exactly how to identify your one thing. That one thing could be for your life. It could be for business. How to identify that one thing, and then how to actually grow, choose growth and profit from it, and create an entire business from it. So hopefully you enjoyed today. Remember, if you're not choosing growth, you're choosing a life of apathy, and apathy is a natural human instinct. It's common to us all, and it consistently forces us to seek a comfort zone where nothing ever changes. So if nothing is ever changing, because your natural human instinct is forcing you to be comfortable, remember, in order to grow, you have to force yourself to grow. So do that to force your business. Take accountability. Don't be in the 87% category of entrepreneurs. By the way, the word entrepreneur means one who takes risks. So take the appropriate calculated risk and partner with those who've been there, done that, got the t-shirts, probably even sell the t-shirts on what you're looking to do, so that they can help you. Find a mentor. It's important to your life and to your growth. I'll see you tomorrow. tomorrow with another video helping you to grow your business. And if you want to learn more how we're helping entrepreneurs, go to theyearoftheonething.com and find out. Take care, God bless, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.